It is time now for Table Talk, as we are joined by Chris LoPresti and John Jastremski. All right, fellas, we can easily point to the fact that the Commanders and Patriots are awful. But, Chris, has Tommy Devito pumped some energy and, dare I say, fun into this Giants season?
Yes, in a season that was on the road to nowhere other than crashing and burning. The bar was set low, so sort of anything to resuscitate the excitement a little bit. But absolutely, even on a day where, look, the numbers don't jump off the page. They only scored 10 points. But, yeah, there is some excitement surrounding seeing an undrafted rookie quarterback where expectations were basically zilch, especially after we saw the performance against the Jets where they didn't even look comfortable letting them throw the ball beyond the line of scrimmage. So to see the progression week to week here, yeah, the Patriots aren't great, but that defense a little bit more representable than what we saw from Washington a week ago. So taking care of the football. And, hey, a quarterback that can actually hit Jalen Hyatt deep down the field when he gets beyond the defense, which we've seen him do a number of times this year, JJ.
Now, JJ, I'm wondering if you've already added that TD gold chain to your Christmas list. JJ, I think we got to get you that. But you were very down on Brian Daboll after the Jets loss. Is he working his way back into your good graces after a couple of wins?
Yeah, 100%. Now, let me make this clear when it comes to Brian Daboll. Even after that Jet debacle, I was never one of these folks saying it's time to get rid of him, the Giants don't have the right coach. I did believe he would find a way to steady the ship, and that's exactly what you've seen in these last couple of games. Yes, the Patriots and the Commanders are two of the worst teams in the NFL. So, in theory, you would expect Tommy DeVito to go and play better football, but I think Brian Daboll deserves a lot of credit for the idea that this quarterback now is gaining confidence and looks more comfortable, and I know some Giant fans aren't going to be thrilled about the fact that they're winning these games and they're out of the Caleb Williams sweepstakes or out of the Drake May sweepstakes. But I do think it's important for the Giants with their head coach and their general manager, the idea of establishing a winning culture. And this team has not quit on Brian Daboll. And to me, Eamon, that's important.
We'll have more on the Giants draft status later on in the show. But on Sunday morning, Fox's Jay Glazer reported that Daboll and defensive coordinator Wink Martindale are in a bad place, and there could be a mutual parting of the ways even before the end of the season. That report was a topic of conversation in Daboll's post-game press conference.
Dave, there was a report pregame that you and Wink are not getting along. Do you care to comment on that? Do you expect him to be back?
Yeah, I'd say the biggest argument Wink and I have had is who has the last piece of pizza. So got a lot of respect for Wink. Done a good job. So I'll leave it at that.
Daboll and Wink must be in the SNY snack room when it's pizza night. All right, now Daboll also gave Martindale the game ball, so they appear to be on good terms. But, Chris, how damaging would it be if Martindale wasn't on this staff?
I think so, without knowing who the replacement would be. I mean, look, he has a pretty solid track record. You like the work that he's done here over the course of these two seasons. Yes, there have been instances in games, especially this year, where things haven't gone great. But when you look at a team that's still sort of overhauling this roster since Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll came aboard, and they have a lot of young players on the defense, guys that are starting to trend in the right direction, right? Kayvon Thibodeau's come on a little bit. Deonte Banks looks like a player in the secondary, and they've put together some pretty respectable efforts here, even when the cards have been down and the season's heading in the wrong direction. It seems like guys are getting frustrated. He's held it together, and they've put together some good performances. So it's a guy that I think you want to keep around for at least the foreseeable future.
So I agree with you because I think continuity is important, and it seems like the Giant defense, especially since that Miami debacle around Columbus Day weekend, has been trending in the right direction. It's been getting after the quarterback, and the younger players have progressed. Look, if they go and make a change, Baltimore said goodbye to Wink Martindale a couple of years ago. They brought in a young defensive coordinator. Their defense hasn't missed a beat. I think it's far more important what you have with your head coach and what you have with your general manager. In a perfect world, I hope Brian Daboll and Wink Martindale are sharing a lot more pizzas and he's on the coaching staff for years to come. But I don't think it's like the be-all, end-all if there's a change with the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, but also many players asked about it afterwards, completely sticking up for Martindale, so you can tell there is a rapport with he and his defensive players.